Good morning. I think lefties, they are justified by mainstream media. Lefties, I'm sure about this, they watch mainstream media much more often than a patriot would do. A patriot is in general not very interested in mainstream media, but lefties, they get confirmation on their ideas. They watch this bullshit and they say, yeah, I'm right, again. I'm justified to do what I do, to think what I think. And I can do whatever I want because I fight the good fight, you see. So here's an example of this. We have in Sweden the political party Alternative for Sweden. It's the best party, in my opinion. It's still very small, but it's the best. And they are doing these town rallies in the town squares in Sweden. And after one of these rallies, one of these lefty women came up to Jeff Ahl. Jeff Ahl is one of the speakers at these rallies. And this stupid asshole lefty woman decided to spit in his face. And then she escaped from the scene. She was later arrested at a nearby bus stop. And apparently there were lots of saliva. Jeff Ahl said he was disgusted by the spit and worried he might get infected. There was a police interrogation, and this stupid asshole woman defended herself. And she said, I suppose the police asked her, why was there so much spit? No. And she said she has this plastic splint in her mouth because she's diagnosed of sleep apnea syndrome. This, she believed, resulted in a very high production of saliva. Nice. She was convicted and she will pay damages to Jeff Ahl, about $600 plus interest. Jeff Ahl commented, he said, feels like this is a big win, both for democracy and for our opportunities to conduct square meetings in the future. Mainstream media, they are very much responsible for what these stupid lefties are doing, I think so. Yeah, definitely. All right, another story from Sweden. At the Socialist Party Congress in 2013, the chairman, Stefan Löfven, said that we must reach the lowest unemployment rate in the EU. This is the binding sub-target, but we must go for full employment. My friends, this is social democratic politics. And I'm sure they cheered him. So, and they did win that election. And they have been ruling Sweden ever since. So now, today, with a few months left before 2020, Sweden ranks 22nd among the EU's 28 member states. And you have to remember this. The socialists, they cheat on these numbers. They do. For instance, a woman from Somalia coming to Sweden, if she is registered in a Swedish course, then she doesn't show up in these statistics. Finally, I have to tell you about Macron, Emmanuel Macron, and the new, or the old one, PM of Italy, Conte. Conte, well, there is a new government in Italy, as you know, a left-wing government, and they are cuddling up to Macron now. They are. This is very bad news for Europe. And Macron and Conte now, together, they want arriving migrants to be automatically distributed through the EU. So that's the plan. So, all right, Now, Emmanuel Macron, he's the worst. I have to say it. I don't like this guy. So, Emmanuel Macron, go fuck yourself. Alright, that's all. Bye.